In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness. The time is now. The time is now.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning on this cold, wet, snow, rain, whatever day? Skull. Good to see everybody this morning. Sorry about the time changes. I was running around. Robert Bates, thank you for the email last night. I was doing so much last night and this morning, but here we are, folks, and welcome everybody to Cofee Talk. Y'all know how we do it over here on Saturday mornings. I talk about a few news stories. We have some conversations. We hang out. Yeah, absolutely. But first, the most important thing is, how y'all doing this morning? Dan H., thank you for the 5x5, my brother. Good morning to you. I hope you are doing well. Doing well. Billy, good morning. Good to see you. My sister, my friend, my family, Loretta, good morning to you. Get your cup of coffee and sit back, relax, put your feet up. Y'all come on in, scoot over, be polite, be nice, say good morning to somebody, smile as you pass them, and have a seat down. Skull. Yes, good to see everybody in here. Who else we got in the building? Anthony, good to see you. Mama Moore, welcome in. Welcome in. I spoke to you this morning in the chat, and thank you for joining us over here on Cofee Talk. If I'm not mistaken, this may be your first time here, and I'm glad you're here. And sit back and relax. We're going to talk about a thing or three. We're going to learn a little something. And we just going to hang out and enjoy everybody. Don E., welcome in. Welcome in. My man, Rob B., is in the place. Good to see you. Suzuki, good morning to you. Love and Life family, good morning. I did reply to your email. That's a great idea. We just need to make it happen. Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for volunteering to teach that class at Bug Out Weekend 2024. More details coming, hopefully today. Today, y'all. Today. You hear that, Teresa? Today. Yeah. Who else we got in the building? Little Lone Preppers in the place. Good to see you. Good morning to you, Dobie. Hope you're doing well this morning, wherever you may be. Yes, welcome, and thank you for coming in. Yes. Who else is in here? We got Grateful Preps NJ. Good morning. How's everything up in New Jersey? Yes, yes, and yes. Hope you're doing well. Robert Bates, my man, good to see you this morning as well. Who else is in here? We got a whole bunch of folks in here. My personal moderator, my friend, my brother, part of the Ohio family, Mr. Ghost Lincoln himself. Good to see you, my brother, and Skull. Jennifer Ocean, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Tuck, welcome in. Welcome in. War, good morning. How are you? Good to see you. Y'all just coming on in here, just doing the things and waking up this morning and yeah, all that good old stuff. Shannon, good morning to you too as well. Hope you're doing well this morning. Homesteader Rachel, good morning. Good morning to you. Trish in progress, how are you? Good to see you this morning. Half ready, my brother. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Oops is in the building, y'all. So we can get started this morning. Michael Wolf, welcome in. Welcome in. STP, hope you're doing well. Hope the family's doing well and hope everything is working out for you on this crazy Saturday morning weather-wise. Yeah, the weather's just stupid. I'm so done with cold weather and snow and sleet and freeziness and all that other mess. But I do want to say this. I want to thank all of y'all for joining me this morning, Cofee Talk, because that's what we do. Yeah, Teresa, how are you this morning? Prepper Book Club's in the building. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. PJ, hi. Good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing well and all of that. So, folks, first let's take care of the important stuff. Exactly, Loving Life. It's only just started. Exactly. So let's do some roll call. Where you are currently sitting at, riding, walking, standing, cooking, multitasking, whatever you're doing. What's the temperature? What's the weather like? Much tested. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us this morning. Pilgrim, my brother, good to see you. What's the temperature? What we got going on temperature-wise, folks? Where you at? Currently, right here in the great state of OHIO, it is 37 degrees right here. It's raining. It doesn't know what it wants to do. Coffee said 45 and about to rain. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Teresa says it's 34 and dropping. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, Homestead Rachel, glad to hear that. There you go. There you go. Good morning to you. Dan H says it's 41 and raining. And Much Tested said it's 3, -6 with the wind chill. Yeah, this is stupid. 44 in North Kakalaki, according to my brother Half Ready. Pilgrim says it's 44 in Plymouth, 34 and Sky Slush. I like that, Ghost. I like that. Good morning, Psalms 146, Home and Garden. Good to see you, sister. How you doing this morning? Hope the family's doing well. Hope you're staying warm and all of that good stuff. Odom, my man, my brother, good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Vet Prep, good morning, brother. He said it's 34. Donnie Gibson said 37 with sleet in Indiana, PA. Yeah. Jennifer says it is right here in Canada, 25 degrees. Woo-wee. Dobie says it's 43 in North Georgia. That's bad. That's not bad. 43, I'll take it. I will take it. 33 in Connecticut. Good Lord. See, y'all. Suzuki said 35 and raining here by Dayton. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Pilgrim says 40 degrees seems hot. Yes, Pilgrim, I'm with you, bro. Yesterday, it got up in the high 30s, maybe low 40s. Sun was shining. I walked outside with Cole and he went running and, the snow and stuff was melting and slushy and all of that. And he was having a good old time. I was like, not bad. It's pretty hot out here today. Yeah. Little Piece of Heaven 65. Good morning. And in Arkansas, she said it's 29 degrees and going down. Oof. Oof. Ooh, Billy, you guys getting rain too? Yeah, she says 33 degrees and dropping and raining. So y'all know what happens to rain once the temperature drops below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. It freezes. And then you get freezy, nasty, slushy rain, snow, ice, and all that stupidity. So I will say this to everybody. If you don't have to go out today, don't go. Stay home. Stay home and relax. Yeah, stay home. Loretta said, okay, y'all, leave our absolutely perfect Miss Teresa alone. She is perfect. And my sister. Well, there you go. Okay, y'all picking on Teresa. Well, she is the resident family snitch. And so, she tells everything. And that's okay. We love her. We take care of her. We protect her and all of that good stuff. So, yeah. Dawn E said 36 snowing my way. Man, y'all, this weather is insane. Little piece of heaven. She said, I'm going to be an ice skating rink. Yeah, it's crazy, y'all. This weather and I don't know. Speaking of weather, we'll get to that story in a minute. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about a thing or three. And the first story up today, and I will drop this news story in the chat. Compliments of Reuters. And guess what, y'all? TikTok faces ban deadline as users brace for the fallout. Wisconsin Farm Boy, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. So we all know the TikTok ban drops Sunday? Yeah, the whatever the date is. Yeah, the 20th. Yeah, the 20th. TikTok buzzed with nervous anticipation across the U.S. today as a looming federal ban threatened to sever access to Chinese servers that own the app. Of course, ByteDance owns it. That has captivated nearly half of all Americans. Half. That's 150 million plus powered this small application. And all of these people that are on TikTok and they're making money from TikTok, which is absolutely perfectly fine with me. I'm talking anywhere from pennies to millions. The company said late Friday, in other words, ByteDance, said Friday that it will go dark in the United States on Sunday unless Grandpa Ice Cream's administration provides assurance to the company, just like Apple and Google, that they will not face enforcement actions when the ban takes effect. Steel and Tree, good morning. Rabbit, good morning. How you doing? Welcome in. Justic Mick, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yep. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with TikTok. And for all of you TikTok users, I get it. I feel your pain. So, the Supreme Court upheld the ban and said, well, basically, yeah, okay, whatever. So we'll see what happens on that note. It is it a right of freedom of speech? Yes. But it's also owned by a company that, let's just say, pull shenanigans on the good old US of A. So they're going to do what they do. I have an opinion, and I'll leave my opinion to myself. Right. Half Ready said TikTok ban ain't going to happen, Trent. Too many politicians got their hands in the cookie jar, and they can't let it happen. And I'm okay with that. And if they're getting paid to use it and paid what otherwise, then don't play games with the folks on TikTok. And I don't think any companies in the U.S. has stepped up, or at least they won't tell us, to buy ByteDance U.S. version. Yeah, but I have my opinion. Yeah. Yeah. Sister Marie's Kitchen, good morning. Good morning to you. Uh-oh, she's on the move. Good morning, y'all. Headed for coffee. Yes, please hope you're heading for coffee inside and not going out to get coffee. And I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. So, it just depends what the feds do. We'll see what Grandpa Ice Cream does. Exactly, War. Invasion of privacy. I agree. I agree with y'all. I agree with both sides of the table. It is what it is. And if TikTok goes away, yeah, that would be a travesty. I'll say that. And as my brother Country Dreamin' says, we just paint your way from anarchy and total meltdown of TikTok users. And I don't blame them, because for some, that is their livelihood. That is their source of income and taking care of themselves and their families. So it's just going to be a matter of time, and we will see what happens. Yeah, I'm with you, Half Ready. I don't use TikTok. Only reason why I go over on TikTok is to support my brother Country Dreamin'. TX2, TX1 with that Country Dreamin'. He's on TikTok, and I go over there and I listen to his live streams and join in and on his amazing discussions that he has over there. And that's about it. Yeah. So that's the only reason why. And I had to go find a burner phone to put it on, because I don't trust ping pong. But, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Grateful Preps in Jay said bans are ridiculous. People know who run TikTok. How is it, Amy, any different from Brazilian banning X? So stupid. I'm with you. I agree 100% with you. Grateful Preps. And, it is what it is. But we'll see what happens. Please stand by. We'll see what happens Sunday if they actually go dark. Yeah. Yeah. Loving life. There you go. See, never had TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter. Takes up too much valuable time. I'm with you. I agree. TikTok's not for everybody, but those that use it love it. And, we'll see what happens. But, it's going to be what it's going to be. Sister Marie, thank you. Yes, I'm glad you're not going beyond the threshold without assistance. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. So, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the so-called TikTok ban. The ban would be enacted under a law signed by Grandpa Ice Cream himself in April, and mark the first U.S. shutdown of a major social media app. Apparently, TikTok boasts 170 million domestic users and an estimated $20 billion in revenue. 20 billion, that's with a B. Yeah, AR Patriot, good morning and welcome in. Yeah, exactly, Prepper Book Club. A lot of people aren't happy, and I don't blame them. Even though I don't use the app like I use YouTube or Rumble or Patreon or any of that other social media, but I get it. People are upset and not happy and should be. Yeah, Wisconsin Farm Boy, if I didn't speak to you, good morning. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Well, I don't know if Dax bought part of TikTok, Shannon. We'll see. But the whole U.S. company needs to, the U.S. branch needs to be owned by a U.S. company, citizen, or whatever. Pilgrim said, I got banned on TikTok during the election for talking smack about Harris. And you know what, Pilgrim? Hey, bro, I get it. I'm with you. I'm with you. I am with you 100%. So, in other news, okay, remember, y'all, we talked about we all heard about the great state of California being on fire and burning, and still burning. I'll put this in the chat, and we're going to talk about it. Private firefighters. Let me see if I can cue this up and share this. Maybe not. Maybe so. Maybe glad. Maybe no. Come on. And it is there. And we're going to add this. We're going to listen into this, y'all. And let me know in the chat if you can hear this.
Amid the devastation in Los Angeles, a little-known industry has come into the spotlight: private firefighters. Here to tell us more about this is NPR's Laurel Wamsley. Hi, Laurel.
Let me
Hey,
get a
Leila.
5 by
So
5
the
to
only
hear
time I'd
this.
ever heard about private firefighters, if you remember a wildfire a few years ago in the Los Angeles area where Kim Kardashian and her husband at the time, Kanye West, hired private firefighters to save
Thank you,
their
Coffee.
homes. And it sounded like something only
Thank you,
for the
folks.
most wealthy.
Right. So these are back in the news here in Los Angeles. And a lot of the attention is stemming from this single tweet that's now been deleted. Last week, a resident of the wealthy Pacific Palisades area posted on X asking if anyone had access to private firefighters who could protect his home as his neighbors' homes were burning. He said he would, quote, pay any amount. And of course, there was a lot of blowback to that idea. It struck a lot of folks as unfair and just crummy. And so there have been media reports of billionaires hiring private firefighters to protect their homes and businesses. But of course, many wealthy people did lose their homes in these fires. I found that a much bigger part of this story is actually not the individuals hiring extra fire protection, but that insurers are hiring them as part of people's homeowners policies.
Oh, okay. That's something I didn't know. Insurance companies were doing this. What exactly do these services do?
Yeah, so I spoke with David Torgerson. He's executive chairman of Wildfire Defense Companies, and they work on behalf of nearly 36 insurers, and they're regulated under California law. So when there's a wildfire endangering homes insured by these companies, his crews arrive loaded with water, but most of what they provide is labor.
We clean, we sweep, we clear gutters, we take away the places where the embers can ignite on the property or take away the access that the embers have to get in the buildings.
Okay, we're going to stop it right there. Yes, you're absolutely right, Robert Bates. Right. Contracting fire companies are not unusual. Correct. And that's okay. And I get it. And if I was out there and could afford private firefighting companies, guess what? I would do it. Yeah. But let me ask y'all this. And, I could NPR or whatever, they're interesting, but who cares? Here's my take on the private firefighters. If you can afford it, Buttercup, do it. Plain and simple. How many of y'all in the chat? Put a 1 in the chat. If you could afford private firefighters to protect your home out on the East Coast or wherever you may be, that you would hire them. Or if it offered it through your homeowner's insurance policy, would you not provide private firefighters? Yeah. Exactly, Robert B. Yeah, my oldest brother is a retired lieutenant from Columbus firefighters. He was a medic, all that good stuff. Exactly. Exactly, Grateful Preps. I think it's a great idea. Very enterprising. If wealthy can afford it, it is less of a drain on the public system. It is. But the thing is, the water shut off. How'd the water shut off? Why the water shut off? Why did the reserve go dry? It has been dry for a year. See, Ghost Lincoln, please check my meter because I'm about to go full-blown retard on this because everything doesn't add up about the fires in California. Yeah. Yeah. Prepper Book Club, I don't even know if I could hire the guy. I could probably only afford the fire extinguisher, and then I'd have to do it myself. I'm with you on that, my brother. Skull. Yeah, exactly. Right. Look at all the ones roll in. Much tested said 9. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Thank you, Robert Bates, for your service. My oldest brother was a firefighter on the fire department here. Retired and moved on to another agency and retired, doing very well. But yeah, if I could hire one, I would. Yes, without a doubt. So I ain't mad at him. I am not. Oh, Loretta said I would absolutely not hire private firefighters. I sure ain't that special and others need help. I'm with you, Loretta. I am nobody special, but if I had the extra means for extra help, I would do it because we all need help every now and again. But I agree with you. I agree with you as well, Loretta. Yeah. Yeah. Prepper Book Club, a private company, is going to give more of a damn. Yeah, they will. But there's unanswered questions out there in California as to, first of all, how the fires start, and all other kind of coincidences. And y'all know coincidences are not common. Coincidences take planning. So yeah. Mama Moore said, I believe this gives most stars a reason to move to another country and get away from the pressure of what's really going on with them. I get it. Hey, absolutely. Ed, welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you and Tara are doing well. And thank you for joining me this morning, Ed, for Coffee Talk. Skull. Ed said, I have a trash pump and a large tote, so can be mobile on the farm. Exactly. Especially if you have a farm and a fire breaks out way over yonder, you got to get there. You got to put it out. Yeah. Awesome, Ed. That's awesome. That is awesome. So y'all just, yeah. Rob said I volunteered for 5 years. There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Uh-oh. That's right, Prepper Book Club. If you live rural, this should be something you prep for. Very good point. Very good point, Prepper Book Club. And I may want to put that on my list. Matter of fact, I think I will. Very good. So, in other news, and this hits home. Former First Energy CEO and senior vice president indicted in an Ohio bribery scheme. I'm going to let y'all read this, and you can read it if you want to. I'll drop the link in the chat. But I'll say this, Stephen King couldn't make this stuff up, y'all. So 2 former First Energy executive accused of participating in a $60 million bribery scheme. Former CEO and President Charles Jones, 69, from Akron, Ohio, and former Senior Vice President Michael Dowling, 60, from Massillon, were indicted on 1 count of participating in a racketeering conspiracy by a federal grand jury. Jones and Dowling reportedly were part of a conspiracy to increase First Energy's stock price while enriching themselves. In other words, by lining their own pockets. Jones and Dowling used their position with First Energy to engage in schemes involving the offer, acceptance, and payment of bribes. These fat cats are making money already, but no, they get greedy and want to make more money. So they're taking bribes, money laundering, and witness and information tampering. The indictment read. As part of the scheme, the pair allegedly participated in bribes from former Ohio House Representative Larry Householder and former PUCO, that's Public Utility Commission, Chairman Sam Randazzo. Between 2017 and March, First Energy paid more than $59 million to this company, Generation Now, which Jones and Dowling knew were controlled by a householder, according to court records. This scheme is diabolical, y'all. This is flat out diabolical, and why our energy prices keep going up, because everybody wants more money. The funds were funneled through 501c4 entity Energy Pass-Through to Generation Now and other entities that were reportedly associated with other public officials. The money allegedly helped Householder become Speaker of the House, and he passed House Bill 6, a nuclear bailout that benefited First Energy. Man, I'm telling you, these guys need to be, put under the sail. Exactly, Prepper Book Club. Yeah, they'll get out in a few years and have millions and millions and millions. In June of 2023, Householder was sentenced to 20 years in prison for his role in the scheme. So he's going to a cushy federal prison for 20 years, which he may not get out of depending on how old he is, and he looks pretty old. Jones and Dowling, though, the two guys from First Energy, they're also accused of directing more than $4 million to the House Speaker's companies to influence him to take action that would benefit First Energy. Man, that's insanity at its best. But, you know, the love of money is the root of all evil, plain and simple. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Michelle the Great, good to see you. Good to see you. She said, don't use Google, they spy on me. Exactly. Donald, welcome in and good morning to you too. And good morning to everybody that came in this morning. Thank you for joining me this morning for Coffee Talk. Skull. Is the professor in the chat this morning? I don't think he is. He may still be asleep. But I need to say this. And yesterday was my brother's birthday, the professor, Mad Shad himself. So when you see him, if you see him today and didn't get the chance yesterday to say happy birthday to him on his Luck Laster, yeah, right, there we go. Yeah. On his Friday night stream. Yes. Lackluster Friday. Lackluster Friday. Lackluster Friday. Say good morning to Shad. Rabbit, good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you and welcome in. Yeah, yeah. Yesterday was his birthday, and I think he turned 22 again. So there we go. In other news, and this comes Bushcraft Rebooted. Good to see you. Good morning. Welcome in. Aston Teen. Good morning. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope y'all are doing well, and thank you for joining us this morning. Oh, Lord. Really, Ghost? He said his live went till 5 a.m. this morning. See, I knew I bailed when I needed to bail. And I'm sure you failed epically of being the night supervisor, so that doesn't surprise me if it went till 5 a.m. Yeah, he's probably still asleep. So this comes straight from Al Jazeera News, y'all. A frosty presidential inauguration. President Trump moves the ceremony indoors. Really? U.S. President-elect Donald Trump faces one of the coldest inauguration days in modern history when he is sworn in Monday. Y'all, faced with an icy polar vortex, the United States President-elect has announced plans to move his upcoming inauguration ceremony indoors. Traditionally, this ceremony has taken place outdoors, most commonly on the marble steps of the Capitol. Absolutely. But with meteorologists, people like Ryan Hall, y'all, predicting one of the coldest inauguration days in recent history, Trump decided yesterday that safety mandated a slight venue change. You hear that, y'all? Let me say that again. He said that safety mandated a slightly venue change. Wisconsin Farm Boy said, so that's why it's cold. Yeah. There's an Arctic blast sweeping the country. I don't want to see people hurt or injured in any way, the president-elect said on his platform, Social Truth, or Truth Social. It is dangerous conditions for the tens of thousands of law enforcement, first responders, police canines, and even horses, and hundreds of thousands of supporters that will be outside for many hours. Exactly, Half Ready. Exactly. Yeah, safety. Smart man. Smart man. NJ Prep said, good move. Maybe people will stay home now. Many friends who were going are now staying home. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. So, his ceremony scheduled for Monday will now take place beneath the Capitol Rotunda. Its curved sandstone walls covered with paintings from American history. Only one other president has been sworn in under the Capitol dome inside the rotunda, and that would have been President Ronald Reagan. Yeah, yeah. So he moved it indoors, y'all. So good move, bad move. I say it's a good move because I know I wouldn't be sitting out there in the freezy cold and all of that. Yeah. Yeah. Right, Mama Moore. Right. We've all done many things that others haven't. If he's staying warm, then everyone should do the same. Yeah. Yeah. What Tuck say? And avoid the unsecured rooftops. There you go. There you go, Tuck. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah. Psalms 146 said up in Green Bay, Wisconsin, dudes be walking around shirtless in the middle of winter like they're at the beach. They do. And, good for them. I'm not. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And that's a good move. Yeah. So in other news, what time is it? 10:38. Okay. We're at the halfway mark. Speaking of the halfway mark, y'all, pinned to the top of the chat, as always, my great affiliates and friends that we're affiliated with Nutrient Survival, which has the most nutritious freeze-dried foods on the market. And I'm not saying it because they're a partner of ours. I'm saying it because it's good and we use it here in our house. If you don't believe me, there it is. There's some right there. Yeah, right there. Right there. That right there is the Vision Preparedness 72-hour get-home bag packed with Nutrient Survival's most favorite products. Do we use it? Absolutely. If you don't believe me, you can ask the COO. But pinned to the top of the chat, folks, is a link where you too can get your own Vision Preparedness 72-hour get-home dry bag. And if you use the coupon code VISION and the number 10, you can save 10% on it. I gave some of them away. We will probably be giving away more at the Vision Preparedness Bug Out Weekend 2025, which is going to be in May. Dates to be confirmed today. Yes. Where do you say Psalms 146? I need Becky to make some nutritional freeze-dried coconut coffee creamer. Well, okay, but you know me, I drink, let me see if I can do this without spilling any of it. I drink my coffee black, just like my truck and my tires and my puppy dog, Skull. But Nutrient Survival is a great partner of ours. I am all in on their products because they make the most nutritional products on the market. How many of y'all drink coffee in the morning that has omega-3s in it? Boom, shakalaka, Skull. Yeah, so it is what it is. It's good stuff. OUPES had their 1,200 giveaway the other night on their live stream. I'll say this. It's new, it's nice, it's out. I forget what there's a coupon code for 50% off on it. I forget what it comes out to, but I will say this. It's nice and it's lightweight. But being a prepper, I needed to run a whole lot of stuff. So it will work. It is part of the Exodus series. It is amazing, and you need to go check it out. And if you want to buy one, you can use the coupon code Vision5 and save 5%. But they had their giveaway the other night, and stay tuned, OUPES, because hopefully I'm going to be doing something very special for the Opus 1200, Exodus 1200. Look at y'all. Y'all just drinking coffee and sitting back. You're right, Robert. His name is Cole. Yes, and he is under the table snoring as usual. And I'm sure before the live stream is over, he will wake up and make his way up here to say good morning to y'all, because that's just how Cole does it. And by the way, Skull, because the cup is almost empty, and even on cold, rainy, sleety, snowy days, magic always happens around Zion here. Okay, so next in the news, CNN got sued, y'all. And whoever sued them won big time. Check this out. CNN was found guilty of defaming a U.S. Navy veteran. Oh, stop the presses. Breaking news. Cole's up, and the cup is jiggle jangling, banging langing around. A couple of drops yeeted out of the cup, and it disappeared. And listen to that pour. And if you can't hear the magic pour, you can hear this. Coffee. And the cup comes back hot and full and with nothing but gold black deliciousness. Good morning. How are you? You okay? You look sleepy. You are. I love you. Thank you. Say hi to everybody. Hola. The COO says, hola, she's sleepy. I don't think she slept well last night, but the magic continues and the cup is full. Skull. Yeah, magic coffee works. Yep. Stay safe, Wisconsin Farm Boy. Thank you for dropping in. Yes. Jeremy, Harvey, good morning. Good coffee, good company. Absolutely nothing like it. The COO says hi to y'all, and she loves y'all. And Kia Chris, welcome in, welcome in. And yeah, Cole's now sitting under my lap, between my legs, just sitting there like, hey, Dad, Mom woke me up. Look, Pilgrim, hola, buenos dias, Skull. Y'all she loves y'all. Even when she's sleepy, she still loves y'all. Shadow Scout Swede, my brother, good afternoon to you in your part of the world. Good to see you. I hope you and the family are doing well, my brother. And thank you for joining us for Cofee Talk. So back to the news. So CNN was found guilty of defaming a U.S. Navy veteran evacuating Afghans for a fee. Y'all remember this in the debacle of Grandpa Ice Cream in the pullout in Afghanistan? The plaintiff accused CNN of destroying his reputation by branding him a profiteer who exploited desperate Afghans. TV news provider CNN has reached a settlement with a U.S. Navy veteran who helped evacuate people from Afghanistan after the U.S. military withdrawal and debacle, I put that in there, from the country in 2021. A judge has said, hours after a jury found the TV news outlet liable for defaming this gentleman. The 6-person jury decided yesterday that CNN had to pay damages totaling $5 million. The settlement will avert a second phase of the trial, which would have determined any punitive damages. So, in other words, from him getting more money. The verdict followed a 2-week trial in Panama City, Florida. The court stated, Circuit Court Judge William Henry did not provide details of the deal in announcing the settlement in open court yesterday. The plaintiff, Zachary Young, sued CNN in 2022, accusing the Warner Brothers Discovery Unit of destroying his reputation in a segment on their program, The Lead with Jake Tapper, by branding him as a profiteer who exploited desperate Afghans by charging exorbitant fees. CNN stood by their story, but regrets using the term black market. Y'all remember that? I remember hearing this story to describe Mr. Young's work. Now, here's the key. The case stems from Young's work as a security consultant helping corporations and charities extract people from Afghanistan after the Taliban swiftly took control after Grandpa Ice Cream's debacle of a withdrawal. That is my own words, but this story continues. In a lead, they said he was exploiting them with exorbitant and impossible fees to charge them to get out of the country. Young's lawyers basically sued him, and he won his case, and CNN has to pay this gentleman for ruining not only him, but his business for paying $5 million. Right, Happy Mac, exactly. Could not happen to a better network. Exactly. I agree with you 100%. Yeah. Happy Mac, welcome in, my brother. Good to see you this morning. Skull. Yeah. So CNN should learn that, they may want to keep their mouth shut and all of that good stuff. Yeah. So, y'all, it's stupid stuff like that from the media mafia that paints a picture that they want you to believe that there are good people in this world that want to help other good people. Whether you believe it or not, that's your opinion. Everybody's entitled to one, and that's okay. Yeah. But I will say this. In these great states, we need to make sure that we stay prepped and we stay ready, because there are entities in this country that do not like us, that want to see us harmed and or unalived, and bring turmoilcy, mayhemicness, buffoonery, shenanigans, and turmoilcy to these great republics of America. And we're not going to let that happen. Plain and simple. Yeah. So, because I'm on an alphabet gang kick, exactly, Don E. Right. Guess CNN FAFO'd. Yes, they did, to the tune of $5 million, because it was going to be more if it went to trial. Take care, Half Ready. Have a safe day. Be safe out there, my brother, and stay frosty. As always, stay dangerous as well. Now, this next story is insanity at its best, y'all. So, and I'll drop the link to the chat from Al Jazeera News. Former CIA employee pleads guilty to leaking files on Israel's Iran strike. This dude leaked files. Israel was going to strike Iran. This bozo leaked files. Asif William Rahman has pleaded guilty to transmitting classified national defense information, according to the U.S. Justice Department. Guilty for leaking secret documents about Israel's plan to strike Iran last year during a period of escalating regional tensions in the Gaza. In a statement on Friday, the U.S. Department of Justice said this cat, 34 years old, pleaded guilty to 2 counts of willful retention and transmission of classified information related to national defense. He's going to be sentenced in May and faces a maximum penalty of 10 years in prison for both counts. He betrayed the trust of the American people by unlawfully sharing classified national defense information he swore an oath to protect. This dude. So good luck for you and goodbye to you too. Saffron Bay, good to see you this morning. Tamika Davis, welcome in. Camper 46, good to see you. Good to see you. Good morning. Welcome in. I got your name backwards, but you know it wasn't intentional. 46 Camper. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining us this morning for Cofee Talk. So I'll say this. Wow, my live stream's way behind over here. Okay, here we go. There we go. All right. Who else we got in here? Rodney Braun, welcome in. Good morning to you and everybody else that came in to join us for Cofee Talk this morning. I truly, truly, truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. And because of the time changes this morning and all of that stuff, I think more than likely this afternoon, I am going to do a live product preview. Ladies, not sure if you'll be all interested, but guys, I know you definitely will. So, but everybody is more than welcome. Please come, please stay safe. And because it's all about prepping. So yeah, I'm going to drop a new product that we just got. And the affiliate is creditable because, you know, I only do creditable stuff over here. If not, the first uncreditable thing I will do. Yes, Teresa, they're coming. We'll say this, you know, for uncreditable stuff, if you send me $37.95, I will teach you how to send and receive email. And I stole that from my brother, my friend, Country Dreamin', because he does it for $37, but I do it for $37.78 because I also include in there how to avoid spam. But anywho, yes, I'm gonna do a product preview this afternoon on a good product that, from everything that I've seen, I will give it the thumbs up and all of that. Donald, thank you. Cole is a beautiful dog. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah. So Teresa, if you want to learn how to send and receive email and avoid spam, please sign up. Family Man, good morning and welcome in, Skull. Okay, Teresa, Bug Out Weekend 2025, y'all. We're going to get a confirmation today, hopefully, because I'm doing some work on that. I'm working on that. We are planning the first Bug Out Weekend in the month of May this year, 2025. Details coming. But I will say this. More than likely, we're going to do it 2 times this year. We're going to do one in the spring and one in the fall because y'all demanded it. Well, didn't demand it, but the numbers said, yeah, we need to do it twice a year. Plus, some of my peoples like Dan H and those guys, they need a vacation twice a year. So Bug Out Weekend is awesome. For those of y'all that have never attended a Bug Out Weekend, I highly suggest you go over to our channel, stay right here where you're at. Go to the playlist. There's Bug Out Weekend 2023 and Bug Out Weekend 2024. We don't just come together and go camping. We come together and we do skills. We all the gear that you've bought that you may not know how to use, you bring it and you use it in a safe environment where you may need some help or need to figure out how does this work, how does that work. That's what we do. We have classes for 3 days of different topics and all of that. Coffee First said, I'm working on my Mr. Coffee. Yeah. So, you know, Bug Out Weekend is a time of coming together to learn and to teach and to help each other out. Right, family man? 3778. What a deal. Exactly. But, you know, Bug Out Weekend is going to be amazing. More details to come, y'all. War said, write a letter. I'm with you on that, War. Remember, War? Back in the day, folks used to write letters and literally send you a letter in the mail, and you'd get it and open up and read it. Then you'd write them a letter back, and yeah, the good old days. Right, Ward. Nobody knows how to read. So if I wrote a letter in cursive right now, I'm not sure if any of my kids could read it because they don't teach cursive in school anymore. Yeah. We say, Robert Bates, do you need paper and pencil, or are you using crayons? Yeah. But yes, so folks, again, with everything that's going on in the world, the inauguration is 3 days away. Keep your head on a swivel if you go out. If you don't have to go out, don't go out, especially in inclement bad weather. Okay. I know for a fact that in 2025, we're going to see some things happen in these great republic states of America that we've never encountered before. And I want everybody to be ready and stay ready for whatever the world may throw at us. But more to come, more things. Like I said at the end of last year, we're stepping up our game here on the channel to bring you guys more stuff, more content, more learning, more teaching, all of that. And I'm sticking by that. We're doing some upgrades on our website. And finally, I have found a processor that won't rake only you, but us over the coals to process credit cards. So soon you will be able to buy our VFAC first aid kits online right up there and have them delivered directly to your house. My man, my friend, the guru, my OG guy, Old Mutt, so good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family is safe. He said, Bug Out Weekend is like a happy family get together. You're absolutely right, Old Mutt. And folks, I will say this. We will be doing a class on solar generators and solar panels. And myself and my good friend, Old Mutt, more than likely will be teaching this class and or facilitating. So, because Old Mutt is amazing. And here's the kicker, folks. If you meet Old Mutt in person, you too get to use the hashtag Old Mutt's Kids. And if you use it without meeting him, you stand to penalize a copyright infringement of anywhere from $3,500 up to $10,000. But you have to meet him first. He is a great man, and I am privileged to call him a friend. So that's one of the classes I know for a fact that will be scheduled and be taught. It may even be a 2-day class, depending on what Old Mutt and myself want to do and the concept behind it. But the bottom line is, folks, we want to teach you guys how to use the gear that you spend your hard-earned money on. There he is. My man, the professor himself, Mad Shad. Good morning. I heard y'all had a bunch of shenanigans going on till 5 o'clock this morning, maybe, Professor. Happy birthday. You deserve it. Skull. So, Bug Out Weekend, folks. If you have your solar generators, solar panels, bring them. If you don't know how to use them, there will be more people there to help you, to instruct you, to give you tips and all of those good things, more details coming. And once we get the date set, it'll be on our website, and as well, we will be publicizing it here on YouTube and everywhere else that anybody will listen. Mama Moore, you are more than welcome, and I hope that possibly you can make it to one of them. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Look at that. Happy birthday, Mad Shad. Yes, that's right, bruh. Skull. And good morning. So those are the things that we're going to do. And I am very thankful for what I call the New York Connection family, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, Old Mutt, and all those guys up there that came out of the Hudson Valley, because if it wasn't for Mike, there would be no Vision Preparedness Bug Out Weekend, because I saw what he was doing up there. And I asked him and I said, dude, how'd you do this? How do you do this and that, and bugged the mess out of him about it. He laughed at me and said, just do it. If just you show up, then you've had a successful Bug Out Weekend. And our first year we did it was absolutely amazing. And Mike and his crew had a massive turnout from New York. They rolled in. They come in from all over the country. My Renaissance grandma came all the way from Missouri. Folks, it's an amazing time. And it's like Old Mutt said, it's like a family reunion. And we learn, we have great food and all of that. Fiddler's Greens, good morning. Good morning and welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great morning. And skull to everybody that just happened to walk through the door. So those are just some of the things that we're doing this year. And I have to give a shout out to Nutrient Survival. Becky reached out to me and asked, do I have dates yet for Bug Out Weekend? And I was like, not yet, but you'll be the first to know, because believe it or not, y'all, they sponsor Bug Out Weekend and they send Nutrient Survival for everybody. And if you don't believe me, ask somebody in the chat that was at one of the Bug Out Weekends. Everybody got Nutrient Survival. They got to try it, take it home, eat it there, do whatever they want, put it in their preps. But mad shout outs to Eric and Becky and the whole Nutrient Survival family, because they are amazing. And we appreciate them sponsoring Bug Out Weekend with amazing Nutrient Survival products. Papa's Farms, good morning to you. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, so more news and information coming about Bug Out Weekend 2025. We're going to have it two times. And more than likely, it's going to be in 2 different locations. So the fall Bug Out Weekend is going to be in a brand new location. Hopefully, after I make this phone call and have a discussion with a friend, and we're going to get it popping and rocking, but more details to come. And if you don't hear it from me, you can hear it from Teresa, who is our family loved snitch. She is now a professional snitch because she's always listening. Country Hustle 101. Good morning to you. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And Skull, it's going to be a good day today, despite the weather outdoors. Shannon Jackson, welcome in. Shannon said maybe getting snow here in North Carolina next week. So excited. Well, Shannon, just to let you know, next week in the great state of Ohio, it's going to be in the negative numbers all week long. It'll probably be the coldest it's been up here in a long time. So everybody in the Ohio family, please hunker down, check in, and do all of the stuff, do the necessities. My man, XNYCOG, good to see you. He said, I'm at work, can't stay, but I hit the like button. Have a great day, Trent, and chat room. My brother, stay safe, and I appreciate you, and hopefully we'll see you in May. Yeah. Have a great day too, Donald. Take care. Right, Prepper, Pilgrim, right. Stacking food is good, but growing food is great. Everybody should be growing their own fruits and vegetables if possible, whenever, however, whoever. Everybody. No excuses. I don't care if you live in an apartment, a flat, whatever, whoever, a backyard, a front yard. And if you need an example of growing vegetables in an apartment, go over and check out My Renaissance Grandma. Go check out her channel and look what she's doing on her balcony and indoors. She's doing hydroponics as well, and she is doing amazing. Amazing. Yeah. So no excuses, folks. Everybody should be growing some types of fruits and vegetables. Ha! Rabbit said, okay, y'all, behave the rest of the weekend. A new beginning is happening in a few more days, hopefully. Adios. Take care, Rabbit. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oh, Papa's Farm said, I've been here, Trent. Silent listening is a skill. And you got that right, Papa's Farm. As my daddy used to always say, you know, son, sometimes you just have to learn to close your mouth and open your ears, because that's why you have two ears and one mouth. You should listen for more than what you say. But considering I'm on the live stream, I have to talk twice as much as I'm listening and try to keep up with chat and all of that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, Psalms 146 said, I'm expected to wake up to -10 on Monday morning. Good gravy. Yeah. I'm with you, Saffron Bay. She said, I'm done with the winter trial. Please bring in the sunny and 75-degree days. I'm with you on that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Suzuki, I'm with you. And I'm gonna take it a step farther. I haven't turned on my furnace yet. That's true. I haven't turned on the furnace. Have not turned on the furnace yet, because I'm testing and using alternative heating sources just to do what I do. This is year number 2. Yeah, we'll see how long it goes until somebody walks out of their room, either frostbitten, which they won't, or they say, can you please turn on the heat? Which they won't, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. But yes, I get it, Suzuki. Yes, and Pilgrim, looking forward to the heating bill and the heating cost. Yes, absolutely, without a doubt. Mama Moore, I hope everyone hits the like button and shares this great information. Yeah, and that's what we do over here. We share information, and believe it or not, there's people in the chat smarter than me. But together, collectively, we all thrive and will survive. Yeah. Suzuki said, well, dude, nope. My pipes already froze once. Yeah. Hey, Pilgrim, I'm trying out everything. Y'all, I'll share this with y'all. Remember the live product review I did on the diesel heater? I'm telling y'all, diesel heater is no joke. Once you figure out, if you're going to use it indoors, how to vent it. So here's what I did, because we have a wood burning stove down here underground, and upstairs we have a fireplace in the family room. So I know that's right, Papa's Farms. I'm with you. Absolutely. Took the diesel heater, vented it out through the fireplace upstairs, closed the doors, blah, blah, blah. Got that working so it's venting properly, and fired up the diesel heater, hooked it up. So, you can hook it up to either a car battery or whatever. You can plug it into AC, but you got to buy the adapters for the AC plug and all that other stuff separate. So I was talking to my boy who actually turned me on to it, my man Dave. Shout out to you, Dave. I'll be getting with you about some other stuff. So anyway, I told him, I said, I need to plug this into my DC OUPES Mega 1, because the battery, one of my tractor batteries I had it hooked up to mowers, died, and I need to charge it. That's okay. Anyway, ordered it off Amazon, $9 or $10, whatever it was. It was under 20. So got that, plugged that bad boy into my OUPES Mega 1, and off it went. Filled that thing up with diesel fuel, and it's heating like a champ. So that's one thing I'm testing. And if you didn't see it, you can go over, I think it's under the playlist gear review, diesel heaters and all of that. They're under $200. And I'm getting ready to buy another one that has, the gas tank on the inside, self-contained, as always. But Broke Farmer, my man, did I see my man Broke Farmer? Broke Farmer, Broke Farmer was one of the people on my live stream that won an OUPES Exodus 600. Have you used it yet, bruh? I know you charged it up, but if you used it, just let me know how it worked out for you, how it's working out, and all of that. I'm with you, Papa's Farms. He said, I was raised on wood heat. Yeah. It took a while to get the wife on board, but now She won't have it any other way too. I know that's right. Yeah. And I'm trying to get off as many public utilities as possible. I got one left and all that good stuff. What time is it? Woo, 11:11. That's okay. I'll stay here as long as y'all stay here. But, folks, we gotta become more self-sufficient and self-reliant instead of relying on Big Brother. And I know some of you can't because either you're on a fixed income, you live in a city, blah, 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 whatever the reason may be, and that's okay. But do what you can because all of us together, we can only do our best. And that's good enough. Yeah, yeah. Broke Farmer said, used it 3 days ago. Power went out. Works like a champ. Awesome, Broke. Glad to hear that. Glad it's working out for you. Okay, Broke is driving, but surely he'll get back. Thank you, Sounds 146. I appreciate it. Broke, you pay attention driving, bro. You do your thing. Keep your hands on the wheel. You down there in Georgia, if it's nice outside above 60 degrees, you're either doing 9 and 3 or 10 and 2, or because old school, you may do a nooner. Drop that window on the driver's side, put your elbow out the window, and cruise on down the road. But be safe, whatever you do. Yeah, yeah. Keystone Preparedness. No need to apologize. You're here. That's what's counts. And the wonderful thing is, there's called replay. If you want to go back and read and listen to everything that we talked about, the stories and the buffoonery and all that stuff that's going on. Steel and Tree said, I'd like to go solar, but it would cost me around 15 grand. You know what, Steel and Trees? I'm working on a solar project, and me and the engineer are working on a solar array that, it's going to be very, very, very interesting. That will hopefully be a backup to the backup of the backup. See, you always have backups. So we've got backup power here. We've got secondary backup power, but I'm working on a third backup power that could have the potential to be the primary power. So we just got to see what we got to do. Yeah. Yep. But, that's how we do it here. Everybody do what you can to just stay ready. Okay. Any questions for me before we get out of here? Because I need to start working on details for Bug Out Weekend 2025 so that I can get that solidified. I'm hoping I can get that done today. If I can remember some key information that I need to remember because I'm old for a reason. Yeah. Thanks, Pilgrim. You and me both. If we can pull that off with the solar array and what it's going to potentially and generate, it's going to be worthwhile. Very much so. But if no questions for me, I'm not going to hold everybody because it's Saturday and I know everybody got stuff to do. Yeah. Pilgrim, I do know it is going to be in May, and hopefully today, I can solidify the dates. And if I do that today, I will publish the dates today. But it is going hopefully be in the month of May of this year. And we'll do that. And hopefully I can remember. Here's a key question for those of you that came to Bug Out Weekend last year. Never mind, I just came to my attention of where we were last year. Yeah. But with that, folks, I'm not going to hold everybody. That's right. Tell him, Teresa. Pilgrim, he's making calls today. Yes. With that, I'm not going to hold everybody. I appreciate everybody coming out. Do me a favor, though. Do me a couple of favors. Hit the like button if you have not. Share this out if you like. You don't have to, but they're both free. after the live stream, come back and leave a comment. Please leave a comment if you don't mind. I appreciate it. And with that, folks, I hope everybody has a safe day. Keep doing the things. Enjoy the day. Spend time with family. Live, love, and laugh. Stay dangerous. Head on a swivel. Situational awareness wherever you may go, because you never know who's out there. And I'm going to leave everybody with this. Keep on prepping, because your family depends on you and it depends on your life. God bless everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Have an amazing weekend, and we will see you in the next video. Vision Preparedness, I'm out, and God bless.
The time is now.